So I started the LTP program in 1998, and I guess my goal back then was to help form future leaders, help form character, public speaking. But the real goal was to put these kids in touch with Jesus Christ. And that's really the goal of every aspect of my priesthood. I want everyone to know and love Christ as a friend, as a brother. And sometimes it might be a program that's super spiritual, like Conquest, or maybe LTP, a little less spiritual. But there's always going to be some opportunity for spiritual coaching, for confession, for outreach, but we have to find a way to kind of penetrate those different circles and find the bait that these fish are going to bite into, right? So that's kind of my thought process of working with youth, is introduce them to Christ through kind of a fun group setting. Maybe they can work on some human skills like public speaking. They can do some outreach, like go to an orphanage or a boys and girls club. They can do some mission trips, have some fun, play some soccer, eat some donuts, but also get that spiritual coaching and have that time of adoration and have those retreats so they can really connect with Christ and hopefully become members of ECYD. Then the other dimension, which I'm really excited about, is working with the Lumen Institute and the Lumen Fellows. So there's two dimensions there, right? We have the business leaders who are in the Lumen Institute. Here in DC, we have about 18, and they get monthly spiritual coaching. They have a monthly circle. We just did a retreat yesterday with some of the guys. A lot of them go on a mission trip with me. Some of their wives get spiritual coaching. So that's really kind of powerful and beautiful to see them grow. But they're also mentoring our fellows, our 20 to 30-year-old guys that are in the world. Most of them aren't married. So they're getting some perspective on business, on dealing with office situations, problematic situations, from someone who's been down that road. And the cool thing is the Lumen Fellows also mentor the kids of our Lumen members. So in several cases, we have a young man in his 20s, 26-year-old kid being mentored by this Lumen dad. And this 26-year-old is mentoring this dad's son who's in high school. So it's kind of a cool twist there. I think kids today really want to be mentored, and they also want to give back. They want to mentor. So I hope that helps. It's really exciting being a legionary priest. I love my priesthood. I think there's a lot of good that can be done through spiritual direction, through missions, but especially through the personal holiness that we all have to strive for. It's not so much what we do, it's who we are. And we have to have that deep love for Christ. And anyone who's thinking about the priesthood, he has to be the reason. You need to feel that call coming from him. That's what's going to sustain you long term. Love for him. A deep desire to console his heart. God bless you.